this. It's fine. I was
Kristen, can you run mics? Mike, we don't have any? Okay. Fun one, she says.
Okay, what's the fun one?
All right.
Yes. Good say going right in the middle.
Then you'll just flip your mics back up.
Testing. Oh, it works.
All right, the
Hi, Johnny.
microphones work up here, but unfortunately we don't have a microphone down there, so if you guys can speak really loudly your questions, that would be great. Yell if you need to. Hi guys, excited to kick this off with our top pairs short program performers. In third place, we have Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman. In second place, we have Ellie Cam and Danny O'Shea. And in first place, we have Emily Chan and Spencer Howe. Woo. We'll start with an opening question, starting with our first place finishers. Can you talk about your performance today and how it felt to come back to championships?
Yeah, so first of all, great to be here. A lot of you know that I've been recovering for quite some time now, and we've had a lot of challenges leading up to this competition, and we weren't even sure if we were gonna be in it at all. So for us to be here and sitting where we're sitting is definitely always a huge blessing for us, as anyone who's interviewed us has heard us say that word a lot, but it's true. I mean, we're really happy to be here and to be able to go out there. It's been a long time for us, and it felt really good and refreshing to be out there again.
Ellie, Danny?
No, just sorry. Happy to be back. Happy to be performing in front of an amazing crowd here in Columbus, and it's been an up and down season. You know, a little bit of different circumstances than Emily and Spencer, but as you go through sport, there's setbacks and different things along the way, and feel like we're happy to be doing pretty well at the right time in the season.
Katie, Daniel?
I think I'm super excited to be here in Ohio because I'm an Ohio native, and I'm super proud of Daniil and I. This is our first season together, and we've really just taken one step at a time to move forward, and I really felt like we did that in our performance today, so super excited.
So similar, we'll still raise our hand for questions. I'll just call on you, but don't wait for a mic. Go ahead and just shout it out. Claire.
Yeah, well, I think that just the day-to-day training when you're healthy is difficult. And so to add in all these different circumstances, us missing a big portion of our season because I was in a sling for weeks, and just the whole process of recovering and then eventually coming back home and, skating and regrouping with Emily, kind of almost like right at the beginning of the season, but we hadn't even really stepped foot on the ice, or I hadn't at least. And so just finding ways to get ready for an event like this, given that I'm not 100%, that's really definitely we've had to change a lot our approach to things, and those, with that change definitely comes challenges. And so yeah, just the day-to-day, given that I am not 100%, and still I'm not even right now. I'm definitely getting there, and yeah, it's just the challenge of rehabbing from such a big injury.
got to speak a little louder. Can't hear you.
I've actually had the opportunity to see some like people that I grew up with. One of them played our music yesterday and things like that, and I've seen some people in the crowd already, and I'll have family and friends that'll be here throughout the week and whatnot. So it's been so fun because like I feel like I'm home, even though I'm from 2 hours north, but that's okay. And I don't know too much about the Columbus area, but I have cousins in this area and stuff like that. But so far, I'm loving it. I like it, and I like the facility and stuff, so it's nice.
JR?
When we got here, it was very like a reminder of what it's like to have like to be in the competition environment, and it's like Spencer said, it's been a while since we've been in just the arena, like a big arena. So it was really nice to be here and feel the energy of the crowd and everything. And honestly, by the time we got out there for our performances, we were both so supportive of each other, and we knew that we would both be out there doing it together. So we kind of set back into the comfort of each other and just let go into everything and did our best to work together in the moment. But by that point, when we were out there, we were definitely focused on just being supportive of each other and showing what we've worked together on at home through the challenges of this long recovery process. But we were really happy to be out there together.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, by the time we got out there for the 6-minute warm-up, I think they settled, yeah. When we first got here, like on the very first day, I think just the feeling of being at a competition for the first time in over a year, it was a bit, we were nervous, but after being here for a couple of days, we were like, okay, this is like what we've been through before.
Yeah, and I think that, like, to add on to that, we've been partners for quite some time now, a few seasons, so I think that as time has gone by, we've really learned to embrace the adrenaline and embrace the crowd and just the competition environment. And it has been a while, as we all know, but to get back in here and to be here, it's been, like I said before, just super refreshing. We've done a lot of simulations, like competition simulations, leading up to this event, but nothing beats actually being here. So, super awesome.
Yeah.
Jackie?
Did you hear? So just to confirm your question, because it was a little difficult to hear, you're asking that Grand Prix France we had to withdraw, and what our process has been since then? Okay, cool. So after the short program in Grand Prix France, unfortunately, we had a little concussion, tripped over each other in the practice the morning of the free skate, and had to focus on making sure Ellie was as healthy as possible. So put a little bit of a wrench in our the first half of the season, the Grand Prix season, and it was Ellie's first Grand Prix season, and she went through it just trying to be a sponge and get as much experience from the whole process as possible, and that led us to not be really as prepared for the second Grand Prix for us in Finland as we would like to be, as we wanted to make sure that she was fully healed and healthy and signed off on by the doctors before we got back on the ice. And the Grand Prix kind of go pretty quickly after one another, right? So, we went after Finland and fought for it. Again, definitely not how we'd like to perform, but I think I'd like to say she's a fighter, and we are for sure. So that was a little bit of a down in our season, right?
Yeah.
But since we've been home, we've been training really hard and feel like we're kind of back to where we want to be and feeling more confident going into the second half of the season. What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Danny and I have had a lot of up and downs, like anyone's season would be, but I think that we've also like learned a lot through all of it, and we got really good consistency towards this end of the season, and I think it's made us feel really prepared. Like the training has been really great, and I think that in those little obstacles that we had throughout the season, that's just made us learn how to work together better. And, you know, hopefully we won't ever have like, you know, this kind of season with like these kinds of injuries again, but, you know, it's all like a learning process, and it's all steps to, you know, get up higher every single level. And it teaches us how to be prepared for everything that comes our way. And I think that, you know, we're just a better, stronger team because of all the obstacles that we've had to overcome this season.
Lynn?
There's been a lot of talk about this year's Bears event, Nationals. Oh, it's wide open, and you know we don't know who's going to be on the podium. Can you talk about that? Does that impact the way you approach the programs? Great for all of you.
You guys want to take it?
Yes, we'll start.
We can start with you guys and then
Yeah.
work our way around.
Yeah. I've just been focusing on my shoulder recovery. No, but I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, Emily and I can't speak for everybody, but we're pretty focused on ourselves and what we want to accomplish each competition. And, you know, just like, you know, even my shoulder rehab being kind of like different obstacles and milestones as I recover, it's no different when we approach these competitions, regardless of the field. We just want to be one step better within ourselves. And I think that's why we love the sport, and that's why we compete. It's really a great environment for learning and growing, and that's kind of what we've turned it into for ourselves. So.
You
Ellie,
guys can go
Danny?
next. We'll go after.
You know, we touched on this a little bit in our mixed zone interview, but you know, I think, well, Danny and I, we've also just been like, you know, focusing on like our own training, because, you know, we all want to just like skate our best here. I think that's like everyone's main goal. And, you know, and everyone doing their best skate, we all just kind of push each other. And I think that like having teammates that also do well and we also do well, it just like is a bonus for everyone. And it like all makes us all stronger skaters. And I think that, you know, everyone sitting at this table and everyone that competed at this event is, you know, like amazing skaters already. You know, everyone has like earned their spot to be here. So I think that, you know, I think just everyone.
Yeah, it's one of the things where, as a group, we push each other by continuing to grow as pairs in the country. And I think that, yeah, there's an opportunity for teams to step out and establish themselves as front runners, and hopefully the 3 people here at the table do that this week, right? Maybe some other people in the rink have an opportunity to as well. And I think that that's only good for U.S. pairs when we're pushing each other, and all 3 of us, or all of the teams, establish that they're top contenders, and then we can continue to go out and perform well in the world.
Okay. I think what these guys said was really good. I'd like to add that, like, regardless of the field, I think each team really has their goals and they want to focus on what they can do. I know Daniil and I we have our goals and we're focused on that, and I think that is awesome that we all can push each other, and it's going to force all of us to step up, because we want the best for Team USA and things like that, and for ourselves. So we're just going to keep pushing each other and keep taking those steps to move forward, and I think it's great, and it makes for a great energy and a great competition, because it'll be fun to watch and fun to compete in. So I think it's good.
All right, with the next event starting soon, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Go Team USA.
What a closing statement.
You get a quick selfie before.
Chairs are so hard to get in and over.
Yeah.
It's like the rubber bottom is
They like stick.
doesn't move on this.
We get you guys in for a selfie.
Oh. Am I out of it?
Thank you guys.
Daniil wasn't really talking to me.